Hey guys, it's Soph. We are in for a very interesting vlog today based on the title. We broke up, I feel sick, and going to a birthday party. Okay, Amber, let's see if you're actually telling the truth or if you're just trying to get views.
Good morning, good morning. So today is June 23rd. Welcome to my vlog. So today I'm actually going to a birthday party, and then after that I am going to I call him my stepbrother.
She looks sad right now. Like, she genuinely looks sad. It looks like she just stopped crying. Maybe there's some rocky, rough waters in Valentine land.
It's my mom's boyfriend's son, obviously. So when I say step niece and nephew, that's what I mean. It's because my mom and her boyfriend have been together for like 8 years now, and they're planning on getting married
Wow.
and all that. So yeah, anyways.
That's a long time. I've been with my partner for almost 5 years. So, and we are already married. So, yeah, 8 years. You know what? Good for Mama Lynn. Good for Mama Lynn. Go ahead, get that ring, Miss Girl.
I'm not really sure what I'm gonna film. Like, I don't know. I just want to be like respectful. But I did want to say I increased my semaglutide dose yesterday.
After all the drama.
The whole last week, I didn't feel anything because I was supposed to increase it the week before, but I didn't. It's a long story. So I was like,
a long story that I will not tell you guys. So, yeah, just keep speculating. Like, it's so annoying.
Oh my God, like, I'm afraid it's not gonna work. You know, I was like getting into my head, but I woke up today feeling a little bit nauseous. So that actually hasn't happened for weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume the semaglutide is going through my body and it is working. Waking up nauseous is not a good feeling, but it's a good feeling knowing that like the increased dosage was worth it because my syringes are all pre-filled. They do it at the med spa for me. So each one has like the first dose on.
I mean, I think the increased dose is worth it. I think continuing with semaglutide is worth it, Amber, yes. I mean, at least she got a refill. I literally thought that was the end. I thought that we were at the end of the era. There was some mysterious issue that was going to stop her from taking semaglutide, and we were just going to end it there. But we have a couple more episodes. Maybe a couple more episodes in the season until we're done.
So since I had to double it, that means I had to take 2. When I go buy my next vial, I'm definitely just gonna have them leave it in the vial because you do have the option to either leave it in the vial and take it out with the syringe yourself, or they'll just pre-fill it. I just wanted to make it easier for my mom because she's the one who does it for me since I just like literally cannot do it. Like,
I would not be able to administer a shot on myself either. My family got me it was like a blood test to see what type of blood type I was, because for some reason, I don't know. I can only assume based on what my parents are, but it was one of those where you have to prick yourself, and I couldn't do it. I just could not force myself to do it, so I had to make somebody like do it while I wasn't looking. So I can only imagine putting like, what is it? The needle's like 1 inch, 1.5 inches into you. No, I would not be able to do that.
I cannot imagine putting a needle inside my body. Like, there's just a brain block there. So we're currently at Scissortail Park.
Oh, are we walking?
And there's just so many things to do here. Like, it's kind of cool. Look how freaking pretty it is.
Okay,
so
Amber.
Peaceful.
Let's go for a little walk.
Let's be on our way.
Oh, wait, is this the birthday party? So we're just sitting in like the park and eating? We're not like walking or exercising or anything. Okay, very well. Those glasses are something.
Let her get her nappy.
That's what we thought about her. That's why I started with the puppy.
This is Mama Lynn hot.
Very standoffish.
This is Amberlynn hot.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
that's a cute dog.
Sweetie.
Oh my gosh, look at its eyes.
Eyes.
So pretty. Amber,
okay,
stop
guys, so
copying
obviously
me.
this is cement concrete, but then this stuff, I don't know what it is, but like your whole foot goes like in it.
Amber's never been to a park before. This is proof Amber's never been to a modern day park. Yeah, that stuff is so, like, if you fall on it, if you're, like, on, like, the monkey bars and stuff, you don't, like, break any bones.
It's like, I don't know, like rubber. Oh, it is so crazy to me. It's honestly so beautiful here. Like,
Amber,
look at
we need to
that.
get out more.
Stunning. This phone zooms in so much, you're literally about to see me.
Oh my god. I'm making this the thumbnail. Oh, for sure. 100%. What phone is this?
Why do I look so weird? If anyone is curious, it is 100 degrees today. I'm telling you, Oklahoma summer.
And we're wearing a long sleeve dress with, I'm sure, tights. And a choker. Again, I will mention the choker in every single video I do until it's gone. I just can't imagine. And the hair down. Amber, you do not care about the heat and sweat or anything.
I didn't miss that part because when I lived here when I was 18, it was like the hottest state I've ever lived in. But then when I moved to Tucson, Arizona, I was like, oh, okay, that's freaking hot too.
Amber's been
by
around
far,
the
out of all
world.
the states I've lived, Arizona and Oklahoma have the worst heat I have ever felt in my life. Like, it's crazy. But honestly, I would rather have the heat than like frigid cold, even though when I was younger, I would prefer the cold. And
I would too, because at least, like, if you're hot, I don't know. My thought process is like, if I'm cold and I'm not warming up. I cannot do anything to warm up. I have to, like, go inside and sit by the heater. If I'm hot, I can, like, wear less clothing. Like, I'll have a fan, the AC, like, cold water. I don't know. I feel like there's more steps that you can, like, take to ease it. But, like, cold, it's just miserable for me. Right now, I'm kind of, like, not thinking that way, considering it's, like, 103 and it's humid, so I cannot breathe. I'm like, wow, you know what? Bring me back. Bring me back to the winter.
I prefer the heat if I had to choose. Because Oklahoma doesn't just have the super hot summers, but it has the freezing cold winters as well.
Yeah, they do.
And I came very prepared. I am always getting water, bringing water everywhere with me, especially because when you take semaglutide.
Can you imagine if Amber was doing this during that period where she did not drink water at all? Miss Girl would have passed out. No doubt about it. She would have hit the floor. Oh, that's so dangerous. I'm glad we're not in that era anymore because, wow.
You absolutely need to stay hydrated. So don't forget, like, if you're on Ozempic or whatever, keep water with you at all times. Okay, guys, so I've been home for just a little bit.
She looks
and
rough.
Honestly, this semaglutide, I don't know what's going on, but I feel just not the greatest. Like,
You look like a hot
nauseous.
mess.
And at my stepbrother's house, we had stuffed bell pepper, which is so freaking good, and some mac and cheese. And literally, I ate like maybe 4 bites, and I was like, whoa. Like, it literally felt like the fullest I've been in a long time. And I was like, this is crazy. And it's like, I don't know if I'm confusing the full feeling with actually the fact that I just felt like nauseous. I don't know.
I'm sure it's both.
Just not feeling the greatest because of the shot for sure. But I'm hoping it'll pass as the days go on. But like,
Yeah, I hope Amber doesn't freak out about the fact that she's, like, not eating enough, and then, like, the next day when she actually feels good, she, like, goes on kind of a binge to make up for it. Because I know she's, like, freaked out in the past about not getting enough calories because she thinks she's gonna, like, malnourish herself. But yeah, you know what, Amber? Sometimes it's good to not eat a lot, you know? As long as you're getting some food in, you're good. Food and water.
doesn't feel very good. And minus that, like, I've had a really good day with friends and family. But I am pretty sad about something.
Okay.
And
Oh my God. Guys, here we go. The tears are already coming. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's guess right now, who initiated this breakup? I don't believe it was Amber, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it was Valentine. I wonder why. I wonder if she'll tell us. Probably not.
You definitely have guessed it. God. I have an easier time admitting when, like, I fucked something up versus, like, the person that I was in love with fucking it up. So it's like, I just don't even want to, like, go there, discuss it, talk about it.
So Valentine did something? Is that what she's saying? Did she say she has, like, an easier time admitting when she messed up, but not when her partner messed up? Oh, wow. Did we get, like, a cheating situation? Oh, that's rough. See, if I was Amber, I'd be like, nope, I'm exposing you. Yep. This is who it was. They cheated on me. Yep, here we go. Because, no, you're not going to get away with, like, disrespecting me. Amber, come on. Spill the tea.
Because it's just, like, a lot. And I don't know, it's just easier to keep things like this off a line. But, like, so many of you have guessed it. And I'm just going to keep hurting privately. And I'm just going to let it...
Well, this isn't privately, is it? You're not hurting privately right now. You're hurting publicly, like you posted it. You edited it and you posted it. So you might as well tell us. Unless you're hoping to reconcile and you don't want to put her business out there because you're like, oh, you know what? I want to get back together with you. And if I get back together with you after exposing what you did to me, it's going to be awkward. Amber, just tell us. We're a big, happy family over here.
That way, because I don't want to sit here and talk about it. I don't. So that's not what's going to happen on this channel. So I just want to continue being happy, independent as I can be, and sticking to my weight loss. I just want to be happy and do good for me.
Thank God she upped the dose before this happened. Oh, that would have been an absolute disaster if she had not upped her semaglutide dose and then she went through this. That would have totally messed up the entire thing because for sure she would have gone on a binge. Absolutely 100%.
As empty as I feel right now, I want to portray myself as someone who feels whole. And sometimes it's easier to fake it till you make it type thing. I just love you guys, and I hope that you guys are having a good day. I think I'm going to do a lot of journaling right now. So
I was literally about to say that. I was about to say she should just do some like poetry or journaling. Again, maybe we should go see a therapist. I mean, I mentioned that before. Let's go see one for our food, and let's go see one for our mind and our heart and our soul. Because you're going through a lot right now.
I'm gonna doodle my little fucking heart out, because this is the one that I'm actually working on now. I have it in like this thing. That's where I keep all the ones that I've completed. Here, let me set you down and show you guys.
Oh, she's showing us more drawings. Great. I'm so excited.
In the slightest, but some of you actually do like seeing it, so I appreciate that.
Not me,
so
Amber.
I keep it in here just so it like
who said that?
Stays neat. It doesn't get all wrinkled, but oh wait, yeah, this is what I'm doing now. But I wanted to show you guys the one that I just completed. Well, I don't know if I've actually shown you guys.
I think you did show that,
to be honest. So we'll just do a quick glance at them, because I know this is not for everybody.
Correct.
But this is just, I don't know, really calming and therapeutic.
Looks like
me.
DNA underneath a
And
microscope
I
or something.
So freaking much. I don't know what's going on here, but wanted to try something different. And then this is the last one that I did. So yeah, my inspiration for this one is I just wanted something that like seemed summery. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna journal, and I'm just gonna try to stay as positive as possible and know that sometimes losing someone isn't the end of the world, and that
No, Amber, you should know that by now. Losing someone is not the end of the world. I mean, you've lost how many people in your life? Girlfriends? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? I think 6 now? Yeah, you'll move on. I'm sure you'll find somebody soon. But honestly, right now, we need to be focusing on ourselves.
be okay, even if it does feel like the end of the world. Okay guys, so I was editing this video and I saw that I did not have questions of the day at the end of it, so let's definitely do that. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure you
Oh,
put
this is like,
question
is this modern Lynn? Is this like, yesterday? Because she posted this yesterday. So, okay. She's alive. We know that. Alive and well. Okay, interesting. Let's go. Give me the questions.
at the end because that's the only way it gets in this little section of the YouTube studio. These little hairs are so annoying, but it also makes me happy at the same time because I wear my hair like this, parted to the side. I've been wearing my hair like that since I was a teenager. So I've lost a lot of hair right here because of it, but it's growing back. So that's a good thing, but it's like annoying right now, you know? Teddy bear coloring books. That's not age appropriate at all. Oh yeah, sorry. We're talking about ALR. So I actually got the coloring books because of a TikToker I follow who is an adult, just like me. They actually made that coloring book for adults. Obviously, kids can color it too, but can you start giving credit to the creators that you copy, like Bobby Goods? I don't even know who Bobby Goods is, so I don't know how I'm copying them, but now I'm curious. Let me know.
I've never heard of them
Does her mom
before.
not have a job? Yes, she does. She has a full-time job. I have to hold you guys because you just fell. Okay, so this next one is kind of long, but I do want to read it. People saying you shouldn't be proud of yourself for losing weight because you're taking an injection, but also actively choosing healthier choices, should also be saying that people who got weight loss surgery shouldn't be proud of themselves either.
Okay, who wrote this comment? Let's guess.
They got the surgery and it's physically impossible for them to eat much of anything. That's the logic they are spreading. It's a bit insulting to me as someone who had weight loss surgery over a decade ago. Do these people not know when to stop judging you and downplaying every little thing you do that's been positive in your life?
This is the longest comment I've ever seen in my life. They really took that personally and they wrote like a whole paragraph about it. Like, people treat Amber a certain way because of Amber. It's Amber. We like, other people would not treat somebody else on semaglutide like they treat Amber. I feel like that's like common sense. All of Amberlynn's past and her personality and the things she's done like leads to people treating her this way. And she knows it too.
Putting a magnifying glass under simple mistakes you've made even once from over 8 years ago. I've never seen you more active, independent, positive,
Oh my God, we're still
happy,
going.
level-headed since you've started YouTube than I do now. I'm proud of you, Amberlynn, and you should be proud of yourself too. That's actually super sweet. I appreciate that, and I do get like what you're saying, because in the same way like an injection helps someone lose weight because it's a tool, so does like weight loss surgery. So downplaying either of those things is probably not a good idea, not a good look in my opinion, because there are choices that I'm making that isn't semaglutide based, you know, like the fact that I haven't drank.
I don't think people are like downplaying it. I think they're just concerned that it's not possible for you to maintain it.
Any soda, like that's been crazy. And I've always turned to THC as a crutch, just to make me feel better, and I also have not been doing that. And I do see that 11 people agree with this because there is an 11 thumbs up, so thank you.
Oh my God. Amber. I think people are just like, I don't know. I think you've just kind of irritated people to the point where they kind of just don't care for you. And they're like, oh, well, if Amber didn't have the semaglutide shot, then she wouldn't be progressing. And, you know, that's probably fact. It is fact. Amber needed help. And she needed she couldn't have done it on her own. And that's what people are pointing out. They're just pointing out that you couldn't have done it on your own, which is true. I mean, we've seen it over the past how many years? I think they're just pointing that part out, that you needed this to progress. And are you going to be able to sustain this lifestyle after you're off semaglutide? I think that's what people are concerned about. They're concerned if, like, when you get off semaglutide, if you lose like a certain amount of weight and you get off, are you not going to gain it all back? Have you actually made changes in your eating and like your thoughts around food that you're actually going to get better? I don't know. We haven't seen it.
I don't think that anyone should be downplaying or dismissing anyone's accomplishments, because you never really truly know what someone is going through or how hard it is for them to lose weight regardless of what tool they're using. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one.
Oh, she didn't enjoy this vlog either. Okay, so I love how Amber was like, I'm not going to talk about it, but then she put "we broke up" in the title. I love that. She has upped the semaglutide dose, which is good. She's back on track, hopefully. If she doesn't, binge or, do the wrong thing because she's not in the right headspace. Let's read the comments. Let's see what's going on. Imagine bringing a plastic single-use water bottle to the park when you just bought a $30 cup made exactly for that. Yeah, well, see, Amber only drinks her protein drinks out of that cup. She's not going to drink water out of it. Duh. That's her protein drink cup. No, for real, she should invest in a reusable water bottle and get a Brita filter or something, because the amount of plastic she consumes daily, our environmental agency needs to shut her down. A lot of you have guessed it. Girl, didn't you post your TikToks insinuating that you were broken up with and cheated on? Yeah. Amber's so funny because she's like, oh, I don't know, you guys somehow could tell. Yeah, because you're posting about it everywhere and you're insinuating to it all the time. I think she does it so if someone confronts her and is like, hey, why are you posting about me and our personal stuff online? She's like, no, I literally didn't say anything about it. They just guessed, even though the insinuation is so hardcore that she might as well have written it across her forehead. Okay, last one. No, Amber, you saying you are proud of yourself for not overindulging is ridiculous, because that's the Ozempic, not you making better choices. You keeping unhealthy snacks in your house isn't a better choice. The fact you might only eat a little at a time is the Ozempic. Yeah, that's what people are saying. They're not downplaying the fact that you're actually taking steps to improve yourself. They're saying that this is not sustainable and you're not doing the right things to change how your thoughts about food and your eating and all this stuff, despite the semaglutide. Separate the semaglutide from your eating for a second. You're not taking the steps to improve that part. You are literally forced. You're literally being forced by the drug to not eat as much, to make these choices because you're okay, actually I can't eat a whole burger. Wow, I made such a good choice to not get fries. No, it's because you can't. Physically, you cannot. But if you were off the semaglutide, you would not be making those choices. It's just proven fact. That's why people are not really, they're not hyping you up as much, because they know that this is not sustainable for you. Okay, guys. I cannot wait to see. Hopefully next vlog she tells us, she just breaks down, because usually that's what happens. She'll be like, I'm not telling you guys, and the next vlog we're exposed to the truth. So hopefully that's what happens. I'll see you guys. Bye.